What does it look like to have a great relationship with your adult daughter? This is a great question if you have an adult daughter, because it doesn't have to be a great relationship, unfortunately. You've got to earn it, and she's going to want you to be in her life, and she wants to have the things that you've always given her, but in a way that allows her to be a full human being with her own thoughts, her own feelings, her own way of doing things, her own style. And so it's not so much, well, this is how Dad did it. This is how she does it. Now, you'd be surprised how many times the way you do it is the way she does it, okay? But that unique connection of being able to let her to make her own decisions, but be supportive of the choices she made. Pick your fights, if you will, and you really don't have to have these fights. You're an information giver. You're a first responder. You're bringing your experience to help her gain her own experiences. But it also, like all of our stages, all of the things that happen, it's got to be intentional. You want to make time for your adult daughter. You want to ask her out and say, honey, would you like to go out? Just like you like to get asked to be on a date, she wants to be asked on a date with Dad intentionally. She wants you to be there and include her. And it's easy, Dad, to just go, well, she's on her own. I'm going to just do what I need to do. I mean, yeah, when I was growing up, I had to make time. And yes, now it's probably easier for you to get your golf game in than you did when she was growing up. But that doesn't mean you don't make time for her and don't make space for her and don't do special times. Both with her family, whatever stage she is in terms of being an adult daughter. Now we're talking about adult stages. But you've got to be intentional and say, I want to be with you because I like being with you, who you are. I validate you as to what you've become as an adult. She needs that. She wants that. She craves the approval of her father. And you can act like it isn't so. You can say, no, she doesn't, or it's been messed up. But the reality is, studies show that adult daughters are looking for their fathers. They want their fathers to be the world's greatest dad. And even if you've screwed up to this point, the interesting thing about the studies say is that if you will move into that space and give her her space, but be there for her when she needs you, be the first responder, and maybe be the one who comes forward and says, daughter, this is what I did. This is how I messed up. Will you forgive me? It's so, so powerful. Very hard for you to do, Dad. I understand that. But being in a relationship with another person, someone you really love and someone you know very well, it's very powerful and it's fun. So that's what we want to talk about, Dad, in terms of what you need to do and think about intentional. In fact, if you are the world's greatest dad right now or in that space with your daughter right now, think about, well, what should I call her? What should I talk to her about? What a great thing. Be intentional about it. Take this little 3-4 minutes of your time and go, after we're done, think about what can I do for my daughter, for both of my daughters, in my case. Great stuff. It's a nice space. Thanks for stopping by.